Everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. Hope you guys are doing well. I just thought I would turn on the camera. I been doing my own thing, crafting, and I don't have anything new or tutorial or anything like that. I've just been doing all kinds of stuff today, and I was doing some stuff and I wasn't going to turn on the camera, but I thought, I kind of like to watch this stuff, so maybe you guys will. I'm actually just altering some Project Life cards and making some things for some journals, and I thought maybe you might want to watch. So that's all I got going on. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I made a couple and finished them, and then I was going to finish some more, and I just thought, well, you know what, maybe you guys might want to just watch what I'm doing. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I did want to tell you guys, we had done this journal the other day, and that's kind of what I'm making the tags for, but this is the one that had the burlap top on it, and I didn't do the inside because we were kind of running short on time. But all I did here is I put some dictionary page and some music page, because this is gonna be mainly covered up. I haven't decorated the front or anything. I was kind of playing around with it today, and I was thinking I wanted to put, remember our little metal, if you've watched my making things look like metal, I'm telling you, that looks so cool. I need to make a whole bunch of stuff up like this because it was so easy to do. And then I took this out. This is the one that we made that was copper, and it looks so cool, and I thought, wouldn't that be cool, like dangling off the side or something? Anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking at, but I wanted to show you kind of what it looked like, because I did sew around it. That's really all I did, is I inked it, inked around the edges, and I sewed around it, and then I put these little hole protectors or whatever those things are called, and these are the ones from like Dollar Tree, and I just take my vintage photo and rub across them and make them. Now I use my glue stick to make sure they stick down, but that's all I do. But I kind of wanted to show you how cool it is, and when I get done we'll do a flip through, but this is just using our ugly scrapbook papers in the middle, and the stuff we like's on the outside, and we get to use more of it if we do this. And as much as I like sewn in journals and how they feel and all that, you just can't really put that many pieces of regular scrapbook paper in a journal and have any room to do anything else. So I've ordered some bigger rings. This is 1.5 inches, and I've ordered 2.5 inches, because after I embellish this, I'm not sure these will be big enough, but if they're not, we'll make them, I'll put bigger ones on there. But anyway, there's lots of room in here to do a lot, so, and I think it turned out really cool. It's got a lot of pretty pages on there, and the sky's the limit what you can do. Just pick what you like, and that's a good way to maybe use up some of your stash and get rid of some things. So, and also, like I said, I don't a lot of these papers I love. I buy paper still but I have to absolutely love it. But I only get to use like 2 pages, maybe 3 at the most in a journal. To maybe, for the signatures, and I cut up a few tags or something. And so this way, it's a kind of a way you get to use those papers you love, and then sandwich those ugly ones in between. And I'll put that video out there in case you didn't see it. But anyway, I wanted to show you that that's how it looks when it's sewed. I do think the sewing is, I don't know, see, I feel bad when I say this, because I know some people don't have a sewing machine, or access to one or whatever, but I do think it makes a difference. It adds texture and interest to the page. And honestly, guys, I bought mine for $25 on Facebook Marketplace. So if you want one, you can get one. I mean, you can. All right, so I'm going to put this up, and then I'm going to talk to y'all about what we're doing today. You put those over there. I made a couple of these up, and all I did is take some Project Life cards. They're very thin, so they're kind of like, they don't work really well by themselves. So, but I took some Project Life cards and glued them together, and then I took some pictures and kind of just glued them on there. And on the back, I just added a few layers and just some cutout images that I have. So, and some vellum and some embossed paper. This had some other things I added, and anyway, it's not anything really earth-shattering. So on the front, I just kind of play around with it, and I'm trying to keep these fairly flat. I'm making like about 3 different nature journals, actually 4, and these are all, they're not all going to go in one journal, but the thing is that I don't want them to be too bulky, and this works really well for not, and if you're new to junk journaling, you're going to figure out real quick that you try and figure out eventually how to do things that are not real bulky or real, big. And I mean, because you put 2 or 3 of those in a journal and it just really gets big fast. But anyway, but I wanted it to be dimensional, and so I added things to it to kind of add some interest to just the plain. I mean, I could have just left them plain and put the picture on there, but I kind of thought, well, no, I wanted to add a little bit more to it and make it a little bit more interesting. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so first I got a couple of Project Life cards, and I tried to find at least one that had room to write on the back, because I wasn't going to cover this. I'm going to use this, as part of the journaling card. Even though after I put, the thing is, I'll show you, when you put the tag on the back of it, when you take this out, you still have journaling space back there. Not as much as you would if you had the whole card, but, and of course you have it on the back of these, okay? But, I still wanted it to have that, and I didn't see a point in having to cover it. And I know it looks kind of new, but, of course we can always fix that, right? So anyway, so what I did is I just took, of course, my glue stick, and I just took, this part doesn't matter which part you down, but you just want to make sure you leave that up. And I glued it with just a glue stick. And if you have a good glue stick, it's just all you need, really. That's all I used on those. And I'm not going to do it on camera, but I will sew around all of these. And all I did is sew around the outside of the card when I got done. And I mean, it does, I think it makes a difference. I mean, I don't know, guys. And I have terrible sewing. I'm not a good sewer, okay? But I kind of like that. I don't go back and fix my mistakes ever. I leave them, and I leave my strength, and I mean, to me, that's what makes it look cool. But, and that's kind of why I do a zigzag stitch a lot of times, because I want you to actually see the stitching. I want you to see what I did. So I don't do a lot of fancy stitching because I just don't, but I don't know. So anyway, all we're going to do is line this up, and all right, line it at the bottom. That's the best way. Okay, and then there we go. Got it all on there, and I always use my little, either something to kind of make sure it makes good contact. Right? That's getting a little sticky. Oh boy. Take both of those off. Okay, so anyway, So we got that down, and then all I did is I picked out any type of, and you know, and this is specific to this, but any kind of a picture in my, any of my books that I liked. And I like this one. It's a little torn on the edge, but I think I can still use it. Yeah. I mean, it's a little big for this, but it's not too bad. I think I can get most of it in there. And I know that there's not a lot right here, but that's actually going to help me with what I'm going to do. So I kind of position it on the page. And, you know, like I wouldn't want to cut the top part off of this. It's okay to cut the bottom. I don't care if some, so that's what it's going to be like. And I realize it's not centered or anything like that, but I kind of want that. So anyway, I'm going to take this, and I am just going to make sure I do the right side because I'm leaving this for us to use. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody is having a good day. I had a very fun day. I really enjoyed getting caught up on some of my stuff that I was doing. It's just a good feeling to not have piles. I did a lot of sewing today on my, for journals and stuff. A lot. I can't really see that right there. Is that going to the top? Okay, I think all the way to that. Oh, I better turn it this way. I can see it better. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I get it all the way on the card without cutting off too much of it. There we go, right there. Is that at the top? Nope, I went over. Gotta go down. I'm having to kind of see through the paper, and it's not really see-through, so let's see how far I can come over. I think I tore this out kind of haphazard. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, I think we're good. That's good. Okay, so anyway, like you want to make sure you get it down there good. Oh, come on. I already had too much glue on there. And so anyway, I just do that. And I have a good glue stick, so I feel pretty confident. And if it comes loose a little later, it doesn't matter. But the big thing is I'll do these and I'll make them all up at night, and then the next day, because you don't want anything gunky getting in your sewing machine. And so after I get them all done, I'll go back and sew them all. I mean, I don't need to sew them now. Normally, I would probably not do the decorating until after I sew it, but you know, I figured I'm not going to take the time to show you guys how to sew around here, so I mean, that you can probably figure that out. So anyway, yeah, when I do my sewing, I just usually have like a pile. Like today I had a bunch of stuff I needed to do with beige thread, a bunch with black, and I just kind of have it all in a pile, and I just go through and do it. And I actually really enjoy it. I like that part of it. I honestly, that's what I think I like so much about junk journaling, is there's all these different things that maybe we did a little bit or we dabbled in here or there, but oh gosh. And I remember when I started junk journaling, I had I think it was 40, what did Carolyn say? I think it was over 40-year-old sewing machine, right, that I had not used. And I didn't use it that much when I had it, when I did get it, but I had one, and I had to get it out, had to remember. Okay, so now once you put the two Project Life cards on there, make sure you get all that down, and you put this other, put your whatever it is you're going to do, it makes it's pretty sturdy by that point, because the Project Life cards by themselves I would never use, and even doubling them I don't think it's enough. So, you know, you're going to ink this at some point. Might as well do it now. Anyway, on my sewing machine, I couldn't remember how to thread it. I mean, it was just like, oh my God. But I was using it and fine. But then I saw on the Facebook Marketplace, somebody had this Brother I don't remember, 652, I don't remember what it is. And for $25, and I called and it was there. I was so excited, and I was at work at the time, and I sent my husband to go get it because it was kind of close to where he worked. And I said, you've got to go now, because it'll be gone. And you know, it would have been. She said she got like at least 20 calls on it. But anyway, I'm just kind of making it a little older looking, because you know, I got to get me a new brush. I kind of flattened it out too much. I know I could wash it and fix it, but I think I have another one laying around. Anyway, okay, so that's the beginning of it. Okay, the next thing I did, oh, I gotta get that off of there. Okay, the next thing I did is I decided, you know, what I was going to put on the back. And on these, I put vellum, and then this one I put music paper. Just realize you're going to see through the vellum, which I like, and then whatever you're going to put here. And see, when I get done, I'll just sew all the way around here. You know, it's not going to really matter. And this card is one that came in the paper pack, the Tim Holtz paper pack, Wildflowers. And then this is from the Graphics Fairy, and this is meant to be an Altoid tin, like, you know, for the inside of one. And I like the size of that. I was looking for something about that size, and I kind of wanted it had kind of similar colors. So, and I wanted birds, so there we go. Anyway, I put that in there, and I wanted to use these, but I didn't want to just stick them in there. I don't want to really do a lot to these because I really am trying to let people see the paper. But I did put just some scrapbook paper that was mixed media. If you see scrapbook paper that's mixed media that you like, that is something that you will use a lot in junk journals, even if it's thick. This was thicker paper, but it's always great to back your cards with. I mean, you can certainly use tea stained or coffee stained paper or whatever, but I mean, that just looks really cool, and I didn't do anything. I just glued it to that and cut it out. And then I used my scallop punch to do this because I wanted the edges to be different than this. And this is how these, you know, came, and I just cut it out. So I just wanted it to be a little different. I think I had that in there like that. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, and so I like the sizes of those two with this. Okay, so you want something a little bit smaller to kind of go together, but yet don't. Okay, so anyway, at least that's my opinion. That's how I do it. See, on this one, these are, you know, similar type colors. I wanted a bird and something to go with the flowers. This kind of has a yellowish tinge. This is so anyway, I'm just saying that that's what I did. Okay, and all right, so now that we've done that and we've got that all ready, so we're going to pick out what we're going to put on here. And there's a lot of yellow in here. I have my paper over here. I have a big stack of paper. Okay, and I could do, and I don't have to do, you know, the yellow. I could do obviously anything. I've got some really messed up paper. I've got this. I could put burlap. But honestly, I think what I'm going to do, now mind you guys, these are not going in the same journal, so I don't know. I think I'm going to use, do I have another? I think I'm going to use these two. That's what I'm going to do. All right. So all I did then is and all this is this is embossed papers. I do this a lot, is I will just go, because I use little pieces of this all the time. I mean, I'll rip off a little piece here or there, and the vellum, I'll rip off a piece here or there, and you know, so I will go and just emboss a bunch of stuff, different cardstock that I have, and it patterned, not patterned. Oh, excuse me guys, I'm yawning again. I'm always yawning. I'm always doing these videos late at night because I've tried multiple times to do them during the day. And with my husband home, I'm not kidding, something always happens. He'll come upstairs to ask me something, or he'll, you know, do something that makes a lot of noise, or he'll turn up the TV real loud, or I don't know. Something always happens. So I've just decided I'm going to do them late at night after he goes to bed. Well, I'm tired by then, so I'm sorry, guys, but I think he's going to be home for a while. So he talked with his boss. Oh, wrong side. Talked with his boss, and they're not, I mean, he's working from home, but they're not going to be like coming back or anything anytime soon. I'm just going to use this piece. It's already angled. I already kind of cut it. So I'm going to cut that like that. And all I'm doing is cutting it as an angle. I'd already ripped this, so it makes it a little bit easier, but I'm just going to do this. This might be too small. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, I bet it is going to be. It doesn't really matter, but you kind of want your tags to, let me see. I'm going to kind of have to see. Is that going to work? It might work. It's a little smaller than I like, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just go for it. This one's a little ripped. I'm going to just get another one just to show you. Where's my tear ruler. On this one, I'm trying to remember, what did I use? I haven't used this one. I got these off of Amazon, if anyone's wondering, ages ago, so I have no idea if they still have them or not. Now my vellum, I'm wanting it smaller than this, so see, that's there, so it's gonna have to be, this is gonna wind up being too small. It really is. It is, I think. Anyway, I used this, and I just did this, and I like the random tearing, but this turned out pretty good. I tried it on this one and forget it. Maybe I could do that again. I'll try it again next time to see how it works. Anyway. Boy, we're getting some rain today, let me tell you. It just started pouring a little while ago. And my poor dog, I have a golden retriever that just, she does not like the rain. Okay, so where did my little thing go? Let me use that. Okay, so I'm just going to take this on my embossed paper and kind of go over it like that. Just so you can see it. Okay, let me see how that's going to look, because it may be way too small. Might not. Well, maybe not. Let's see. You're wanting your vellum to be, you know, shorter than your... Yeah, that might work. I think it'll work. I think so. Let me make sure. Do I have another one of these? I have no idea which one I'm going to put in there. Okay. Yeah, I think it'll work. It's a little smaller than I probably would have done it, but oh well. I just didn't have that much paper. Okay, so then all you do, you obviously have your two angles, and you don't have to do this part first. I mean, obviously. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put that here. You can do the front first, but I don't know. I just do this, and then I concentrate on the front, because the front is just really something that will take me longer because it takes a little bit of kind of designing thought. So you just kind of get this matched up. If you have to trim it a little bit, that's okay. Because this has rounded corners, so you may not have that. Okay, so anyway, you get that on there with the good glue. And remember, I am going to sew around this later. And then get your vellum. And it's just going to be right below that. So, anyway, here we go. Oop. Oh, gosh. I am just making a mess. So, that is what it's going to look like. Okay. Now, you can make it a little bit more raggedy and have it go the other way, and I will show you that. But for this one, we're going to do it like that. So you can see through it, and then it's, you know, it's like that. And then here we go. You got that here. So that'll go there. I'm going to, now on this one, I am going to, I just want it to have a different edge than this one. So I'm going to use my scallop. I might change it up next time and use something else. So I do use these punches. I use them all the time. Just to make it look a little different. And then I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to sew around all of these because I'm just probably saying that today because I did a lot of sewing. I'm like, I'm tired of sewing, but yeah, I have so much to do on finishing. I have like, let's see, how many journals? 4 journals going right now. So I would really like to get at least 2 of them done by Wednesday, and then when we go out of town, I already told my husband, okay, so we bought this RV, and, you know, we figured that's the safest way to go anywhere because you don't have to talk to anybody. You just, you know, fill up with gas. Even when you get to the place, you just basically, everything's online, so you don't talk to anybody. But we got this one because it had a lot of storage in it, and you know, we're not full-timers or anything. My husband still works and whatever, and he was like, why is storage? I said, because I'm going to bring my craft stuff with me because I can't not craft. That's one thing that drove me nuts every time we go on vacation, is that I can only go like 2 or 3 days without crafting, and it does drive me crazy not to craft, to do anything. I don't know, it's just part of who I am now, I guess. Okay, so that goes there. Anyway, so even the storage that we have, I have taken one whole section that I told him he can't put anything in, and he's, why can't we? Because he was saying, we were talking about the stuff we needed to bring, and I said, well, because I have to bring my craft stuff, and I should let that dry a little bit before I stick all that in there. But anyway, that's kind of how it's going to look, guys. So it still works. It's a little shorter than I would have liked it, but I think on the next one we'll do it like that. It'll still work just fine. Anyway, so on this side, I'm going to pull those out, let it dry for a minute. Okay, and like I said, I am going to sew around it, so, you know, I really just want it kind of tacked down. I've learned my lesson in putting my, this thing I made just because I honestly was losing the stupid pen constantly, and so this way I kind of, it's supposed to hang on there, but I forget to put it on, or I'm just too lazy or something. Okay, so let's see. So we did that. Now on the front, I have a lot of choices of what we can put on there, and I'm not going to know until I see it. That's just kind of how I roll with this stuff. So, okay, so like on this one, I put these little like vines and things on there, okay, and then I put just a label and a stamp, and I put just some words and some words up here. I didn't want to overdo it. Like I said, I wanted it flat, but I wanted to add more interest than, I mean, you could do it with not do anything and just do that and then do the back and call it a day, but I just wanted to make it a little bit more interesting. The first thing I did though is I added a tab, okay, and some of them I did the tab sideways and some of them I did on top, and honestly I didn't have any real reason to do it either way. I just, like I said, these aren't going to go in the same journal, so I actually don't know where they're going to go. So I think this one, I think it kind of lends itself to maybe having one right here, right? Why don't we do that? So I put that on. The reason I put it on first is that it gives me an idea kind of where I want everything, because it's part of it, So I just use my tab punch to punch these out. I got little pieces of glue on here. That's why I'm doing that. I'll just go like that. All right. So I just use my tab punch. And these are just punched out of craft paper because I wanted it to just be sturdy. And I also wanted it to have a more rustic. Oh, I was going to ink those. Oh, well. Let's see if I can do it before it dries. I wanted it to have a little bit more of a rustic kind of look to it, so I thought craft paper would work, and it's, it's sturdy. So I'm going to put that kind of sort of in the middle, line it up where I want it. And anyway, so that's what I kind of decided to do. All right, come on. And when I sew this, I will make sure I catch that part too. So it'll be part of it. Okay, that is very crooked. There we go. That's a little bit straighter. Okay, there we go. So anyway, I put a tab on it, and then after that, I kind of look at it and I go, well, it needs things. So, and on this one, I don't know. I'm going to look through my stuff. I kind of separated all of these little things. Now these are all die cuts, okay? There's one too, but just so that I could figure out what I had. And they're all different kinds. Some are Tim Holtz, some are I think I got these on clearance. And I'll tell you, when I got them, I thought I'm never going to use those. I use them a lot. Now, see, that looks kind of cool. But I don't want... And see, I know some of these look really bright, but I'm going to tone them down. So I don't know if I like that. It's really hard to tell until you tone them down, too, what, I don't know. And there's so many different ones in here. I couldn't even tell you what's what. I don't know which one I might put in there. And I don't want two the same color. Oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe I could put that in there with this. I think that's too much, though. If I take that and that. And I am trying to cover part of the picture because I'm just like, that's kind of my point. I wonder if I have one that's going the other way or smaller. Oh, this one's smaller. Maybe I could do that. Yep. I don't know. I do not know. And like I said, I won't really know until I kind of make it look, oh, here, this one might work. This might be good. Put that over there. And then, let me see. Like I told you, I won't know until I see it if it's what I really, oh, I like that one. But I don't like the way it's I don't like the way it's moving over there, so... Oh, that might work. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. All right. Let me see what I might else do. I had more up here on the other one. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Might be, I don't know. Let's see. Could put that up there. Then it needs something else. I got to talk to myself, guys. That's the only way I know how to do it. I bet y'all do too. Tell the truth. There we go. I think that's it. That's what I'm going to do right there. I don't know why. Looks good to me. Okay, so now what I do is I take these little, and I need to leave this right here. I'm not going to remember where I wanted it. I take these and I just take my inker and kind of go over them like this a little bit. And just kind of dab them. Where's my other little inker thingy? My little tiny one that I had. Yeah, this works good too. I take this little one if you really want to be. And what that does is it just tones down the color, and it just kind of really looks cool. That's what I'm saying. You can't really tell until you do that. Like, see this bright green? Watch this. You take this and it just turns into a completely different color and a completely different element. So you can't really, I mean, to me, it's just, that's part of the reason why I did it in these, I cut these out in these bright colors, is because I knew I would be doing that. And if you don't do it in the bright colors, see, it looks completely different now. Watch. It's going to look cool, guys, I promise. You're like, don't do that. You're ruining it. Don't do it. But the dimension looks really good. I mean, you can put, obviously, butterflies and flowers and everything, but I just want some of them not to be. It just, after a while, I just get tired of putting butterflies on things, you know, and I just want it to be a little bit more interesting than that. So, put that there. I don't know, maybe, yeah, that's how I want it. That is how I want it. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to do that. Although I do want to put some other things on there, and that is going to kind of crowd it. Let me think. Maybe I have one that's not as big. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. Come on. I think that, oh, wait, maybe is that one like it? I'm talking to myself again, guys. I want something that's not quite as big because I need to put some things over here. Or maybe I could move that over here and put just a little something on the other side. Right? Yeah, I could do that maybe, right? Right, guys? Tell me what to do. All right, let's see here. I don't want to put the same kind of twig thing over there. Oh, this one's cool. Maybe this one. I got to get all the little holes out of it. Okay. I want something else over there. I don't want just one. Oh, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. See, I changed my, well, no, it still kind of sticks out too much. Maybe it needs to go over, or maybe this little one can go over here. And then this one can go over here. All right, go here. And that can go over here. It doesn't look right to me. I just realized I have to go cut a ton more of these now, because you really need a lot to pick from. Okay, there we go. That's better. I can live with that. I think I can live with that. I think I can totally live with that. Maybe I might not put anything else there. I might not. I might just put that there. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. All right. I know you guys are falling asleep. I know I would be anyway. But this is kind of how I do it. So I don't know. I don't know another way to not do it. So okay. I don't think I'm going to put this over here. I'm Well, maybe I'll overlap it. I don't know. Let me put these down first. It's just too big of a decision. See, that's why I don't do a lot of decorating on video, just because you guys, I'm telling you, it's just boring because I can't make up my mind what I'm going to do, and then it shouldn't be that big of a decision, but it always is for me. It just is. I can do, that's like a lot of times when I do a cover with you guys and then you see it later, it's completely different. Well, that's because, you know, I changed my mind about 25 times probably after you've seen it. Okay, so that one, do we want to put that there? We'll just put that there. Okay. We're just going to put that there. The one good thing about the art glitter glue is with that point, it's a little bit easier to put this stuff down. Get off my finger. Put some glue on the top and that'll stay down. Did all of that get down? Okay. I'm just trying to fill in that blank space right there. Okay. And then this is going to go here, and it's just really just to add more dimension to it, and make it just a little bit more interesting. I know the picture is what you want to see, but I mean, if all I'm going to do is cut out things and put pictures in there, then that's not very interesting to me, and they're just, you know, it's just not that interesting. But if I do use a digital tag or a tag from something, I usually add something to it, but it just depends. Like the ones I'm using here, I'm adding things to this tag around it, so I kind of feel like I'm doing the same thing. But okay, that has a lot of glue on it, but hopefully it'll dry. Let me get my wipe and I'll see if I can maybe get some of that off of there. Anyway, guys, it's okay. I can live with that. I think I like it. Kind of, sort of. I don't know. Well, that's how it's going to be. All right, anyway, I'm going to put something right here now. And what I have been doing is putting a label. And I have these Tim Holtz labels. And I've been doing black. Obviously, he has other colors too, but I like them because they have so many different sizes. So I think I want to do this one right here. Yeah, well, maybe not. Maybe a bigger one. Maybe a bigger one. Maybe this one. I think that one. Yeah, okay. But I'm going to put some other things in there, so I kind of have to figure out what it is I'm going to put there. I'm just going to move these over here because it'll take forever to put them in that bag. I have these stamps, and I want to bring maybe some green over there. And let's see what else I got. When I pick my stamps, I'm mainly looking for size and color. I'm not really paying attention to the actual stamp, so I think I'll just and I just bought these when did I buy these? I actually think that would look better. Too much green. Maybe a different brown one. That brown one's just not working for me. Let's see. I just bought these like in bulk or something, and didn't really pay a whole lot of attention. Yeah, I think I like that better, maybe. I don't know. See, guys? That's why it takes me forever to do anything. Oh, can't really see it with that brown. Ugh. Let me see. I want to be able to see it, but I just don't want... Ooh, I have an idea. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 2 stamps. I'm going to do 2 stamps. Okay. And so, believe it or not, I do ink. Where'd my little inky thingy go? I like this little one for that. Just to... These are older stamps, but, you know, hey. Most of them are used, too, so... Okay, I'm going to ink this a little bit and make it look a little bit more. See if there's any ink on there. It's a little white, okay, even though this has a white background. Going to do that. And I'm going to do this. Put a little bit of glue because they're not going to stick. Obviously, they're old stamps. And put that up here. Okay, oops. And then I'm going to try not to put them upside down. I've done that before. I don't know that anybody noticed, but they have been upside down. I'm going to put a couple stamps in there. Just have to decide exactly how I want that. Maybe about right here. About right now, a little higher up. There we go. That's good. And then I'm going to put that right here. Okay. Get all that down. All right. There we go. So, we need something right there. I know what. We need another little twig is what we need. Okay, I had that. Where's the one I inked up earlier? Yeah, that's what we need. We need something right there. We definitely do. We definitely do. I don't want to just put something floating in the middle of it that has no relevance, but I could put a butterfly. But I'm just determined to not use as many butterflies. I'll use a few. I'll use one probably on the next one. But okay, so then I'm going to put a word over here, I think. So let me see where my words are. Okay, stay down there. I'm just going to put just because up here. So I'm going to put some glue on that and just stick that right here. Set in the middle. When I do things like this, I can't always see. There we go. Oop, get down. I think I had it closer to the middle when I started out than moving it around. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, and I'm going to put some stuff over here. I can put like double because I've got... I'm trying to look at this and see. Okay. All right. I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to go. I'm going to cut this one. Let life surprise you. All right, put some glue on this. Anyway, guys, I know this is probably a very boring video, but occasionally I have to do my other stuff. So I'm going to put that down here. Move over. I put it in the wrong spot. Okay, okay, okay. Please don't be crooked. Okay, there we go. All right. Anyway, but I do have to just kind of get my other journaling stuff done, and I can't always just have these ideas. I have to okay. Yeah, see, that looks cool. Looks better than I thought it was going to. Okay. So where's the back, the other cards I was going to put in there? We're putting those in there just to look. And just, can you imagine if you sew it? And then you put that in there. We're going to put that in there. It's dry now, so we can put that in there. And I'm probably going to type something on here with, I have my typewriter, my vintage typewriter, and I'll probably type some words and put them in there. But anyway, guys, that's kind of how it would look. Something like that. And then just, you know, it'll be sewn around it like the other ones were. So, you know, and let's see, we'll do one more. How about, let's see, I'll look at our time and see how we are, but I don't know. Let me look. We have time probably to do one more, if I make up my mind a lot quicker. If you guys are asleep, I understand, okay? Because I would be probably... I still crack up laughing when my brother told me he tried to watch my videos and fell asleep. I go, yeah, well, I fell asleep watching mine too. So, okay, so this next one, let's see. Let me put all these little guys in here. I think probably we won't put little leaves on there because that's like watching paint dry, right, guys? Let's see. I have one already done, so you don't have to watch me put the card together, but I haven't decorated it. So I'm going to look at these and I'm going to look for a new challenge. I think that one. Or that one. Maybe I'll do them both at the same time. I don't know. I can get them done a lot. Now you can understand why I never get my journals done. Let's see here. I have all these really cool vellum stickers and stuff. These botanical stickers. And my problem with this is I'm trying to build dimension, and it doesn't do that, you know. But this might help kind of fill in some of it. But that's not what I'm going for here, so... I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'll do this one, and that's my problem with the vellum ones. I think the vellum ones are a really good background, but I'm using this as my background. So I'm trying to, you know, add some dimension to it. So I'm not going to do that. I got these little Tim Holtz tiny things here. Some of them are so small, they're just not. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we will put a butterfly on there. I don't know. I don't like that butterfly. I don't want a green one. You won't be able to see it with all that. And I purposely picked out these kind of plants. I mean, there were prettier ones in the thing, but I was kind of going out of my way not to do the usual. Gosh, I think I could find one pretty butterfly, right? Let's see. How does that? Oh, that's better. That's better. There's just like a lot of ugly butterflies. Okay. What's in that other box over here? We've got big I think these butterflies are all too big. They probably are. And then I don't like the vellum ones because, like I said, I want it to be kind of dimensional. Jeez, guys. It shouldn't be hard to pick out a little butterfly. Probably because I picked out all the good ones already. You know? Well, we're just going to use that one. We're just not going to look anymore. Either that or we could just forget the butterfly. We could go with the bee. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's just go out on a limb and go with the bee. Right? What am I having in here? I don't know. I have all these little boxes and I try and keep them somewhat organized, but it's not always easy. Okay. Ooh, here. Ooh. This could be cool. What about that? Oh, it's upside down. Let's see what other things we got in here. I don't think that one goes. I don't think that one goes. I don't think that one goes. I want it more kind of look more like a weed. You know. Or maybe I just put some mushrooms in there. Right? Let's see. What kind of mushrooms do I have? That, I have to say though, that it looks kind of big. I don't know. Now I lost my butterfly that I had. Oh well, it wasn't meant to be. Oh, look at that one. That's perfect. Yeah, I like that butterfly. Maybe. I don't know. For the first 5 seconds I like it, and then ooh, I like that. I like that. Huh. Maybe we do that. And then yep, I think that could do it. All right, guys. And I'm not going to just put a tag there. I'm going to put something different, you know. Maybe I could put, I don't want to put that there. Ooh, I like that. That looks cool. No idea what it is. Oh my goodness. I have no idea. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that stamp too. Okay. All right. I don't know if that's gonna work for me though. I gotta think on that for a second, guys. I know, I'm sorry, y'all are falling asleep. Maybe put that there. I kind of like that mushroom there. But I have to find something else to go along with them. I don't know. Maybe that butterfly is better. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Put that there. Oh, wait. Wait. Yes, better. Yes, better. There we go. That's it right there, guys. Okay. See, I can do it fast sometimes. Right? I can. Although, wait. Maybe I'll put that down there too. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay. All right. So, that's what I decided to do. I'm making it easy. I know I've tortured everyone, so all right. I'm doing the front now, guys. I'm not doing the back, so I'm going to hurry up and try and, because that's the part that takes me the longest, is this part. Because I can't make up my mind. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments if you have the same problem. I don't know if it's just unique to me or what, but I really have a hard time making up my mind sometimes. And I don't know that any choice that I've changed really makes that much difference half the time, you know. Sometimes I'll just tweak something so little you can barely even tell, you know, that I did anything. But to me, it'll be like, I mean, I can't sleep until I move it, you know. Okay, I hope y'all can remember how I did this. All right. It's like that. I really got to go live because I just need help. I really need some help. I need y'all to help me. I think, do I want that on top? I think I kind of do. Let's see. I have about a split second to change my mind, right? I do want it in the middle of all this weed stuff, so. Okay, so I think I'm going to put that over here. Yeah, because I like that stamp. I think it's really cool. Right, so maybe go kind of like that. And then maybe just like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just kind of like right there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, you guys are staying down there. I'm not changing my mind. Don't have time to change my mind. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I put that right kind of here. And then I'm going to put this over there. All right, and I put that over it like that. And see, I think that gives it just the right amount of dimension, okay? And I have to pick words up there, but I'm not going to torture you with that. Let's see, I'm just going to pick one. It's going to take seconds, guys, seconds. Oh boy, here we go. I don't need to read them all. Here, make it happen. All right, there we go. Right? Y'all are screaming, make it happen, okay? So I'm going to do that. All right, so that's going to go up here. And put it up here. Okay. Apparently I didn't ink around that. That's going to bug me. I have to go back and kind of work my way around it. Okay, it's a little crooked. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay, so there we go. That's that side. I think that's pretty good. Pretty quick. Okay, this side, I know what I'm going to do with that. I know what I'm going to do. Going to take, can I do an angle with that? Can I get a net? Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Perfect right there. Perfect. Okay. It is a little bulkier than I would like, but it's not that thick. This stuff's actually, it's not really heavy cardboard. It's kind of like packing. And I like how, okay. I think I'm going to cut that. I don't want to rip it because it's the perfect size. And if I rip it wrong, then I'm going to not be able to use it. Okay, I'm going to put it on and then I'll trim it later. So anyway, guys, I really like doing these. These are a lot of fun, and you can add a lot of different things to it, and you know, they're fun. You're basically getting like, you know, 3 tags in one, so because you're adding a lot to it. So let me get this part right here. All right, so I'm just going to put this on the bottom, and it does overlap a little bit because we do have round corners, and I'll cut that in a minute. Might as well, I'm going to do that when I do get that on there good straight. Okay, and I'm going to go right around that. So I'm telling you, this stuff's gold if you get it. I mean, I literally ran across the garage screaming. My husband thought I was out of my mind. Okay, so what other thing? Oh, I know what I'm going to use. Okay, this is some vellum that let me see. So we're going to go this way. I'm trying not to talk so that you guys can, you know, not have to listen to me anymore. If you're still there, I feel bad for you. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to make sure I make it shorter. You know, I was going to try this one. Let's see if it works. Y'all are going, don't! Let's see. I got plenty of this stuff. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, I like that much better. Yeah, everybody's going, yay, that looks good. I didn't think it was going to work. See, I'm very daring sometimes. Okay, only I'm doing it the wrong way. I want it to go this way. You can still see it. I'll do it that way. Okay, so this one is going to kind of go that way like that, and I'm going to glue it on there and then cut it. Do I want it a little shorter? I might want it a little bit shorter. No, actually, I think right there is good. Okay. The mustard are going, buried it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut it while I'm holding it. I'm going to make it where I want it. And I'll trim it up some more later, but I just kind of want it, eyeball it so I can get it where I want it. Okay, guys, so then I'm going to put that on. You get my drift right here, right? Okay, that's what we're going to do. We will put that right there. And it's going the opposite direction. Here, come on. Oh, I guess that angle, I didn't cut it good enough. It will dry in a little bit, but probably not right this second. I'm going to put more right here because I'm going to cut that off. Let's sit down there for a minute. Okay. All right, make that a little bit more rounded. Okay, guys. Then, let's see, where's our little... Oh, come on, guys, don't hide. I know you're in there. Where are they? Here we go. Take that one. And we got another one right here. Huh, those two will look good. Okay. Ink those up. Man, I'm just booking it now, aren't I? Okay. See, y'all didn't think I had it in me, did you? Okay, here we go. So we're just going to put that in here. Okay. And then we'll have this right here. I don't know. There you go, guys. There's our last one. So just imagine it if I sew it down around there, and then just kind of something fun to do and add a little, you know, dimension and kind of make you think, you know, add some fun things to the paper and not just have it, you know, one-dimensional without making it too bulky. So anyway, guys, that's it. Don't have anything else to show you. So you guys take care, and we'll see you next time. And don't forget about Giveaway Fridays. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, make a comment during the week, and you are entered to win. And for every video that you make a comment, you get entered. So we shall see you. Bye. Okay, so let's just see what we finished with all of these. These are all of the different ones that I did, some off camera, some on camera. And I just thought we'd take a look at the final product. I don't think this one wasn't done on camera, and this just has some little flowers that were put on there. And then you had flowers in the background, and then you had I put a little butterfly on it and a couple little tags in the back. We just did the same. We had our 2 layers. We had our vellum with the tag, and then we have our embossed, and it has a couple tags in it. And on the back we just put, get all those in there. And then on the back, I used my vintage typewriter and just put specimen and the number. So on the front, we just had the one, Live Your Life. On this one, this just has embrace the journey, be open to whatever comes. It just has a butterfly on there, some mushrooms, and a stamp. And of course now all of these are sewn around, so they weren't sewn before. And on this one it's a little different because it has three. It has this made to look like metal piece right here. Then it has some vellum, and then it has some burlap. So you can do more than one. You can do, you know, multiples in there and give it a different look. And I think that looks really kind of cool. So then you're going to put your three different items in there, staggered. And it looks pretty neat, I think. Again, with specimen on the back. This one is one that just has a stamp and some other little thick on it, a mushroom and a butterfly. Let's make it happen. On the other side, it has the little specimen thing. And this is the one that we did with the cardboard packing material and then the coffee dyed vellum. It has a couple things in there. This one is the one that we did with just the mushrooms and a few other items. Here's a butterfly. And on the back, it just has a couple tags here, and then another one in the vellum. This is one that has just some of the plant, the extra little plant pieces, a few little things down here. And on the back, it has the music page, and then the two tags here and another one there, and then the specimen. This one just has the butterfly. It has this Tim Holtz item here. And I wanted to say something too. Sometimes people have a hard time using these Tim Holtz items because I guess they're not flat, but I actually like the fact that they're thicker because it makes the tag more dimensional without it actually being too bulky. So I mean, I think they're great that they're thicker because it kind of pops off the page, but that's me. And then here's just a ticket, some other little thing, and live in the moment, just breathe. And on the back it has you know, the specimen and a couple other things in there, and then you just put that in there. I don't remember how I had these, but something like that probably. Okay, and here's another one, and this one just has the little plants in there, a couple of stamps, a label, and you know, just because let life surprise you, and another little label. And then, you know, this has two little things to put journaling in it too. So, you know, you just have to you can decide. You can put more than one. We could have put another one across there, specimen. And then here's one that has the butterfly, another butterfly, a couple of plants, a label and some stamps, and be fearless with brave wings she flies. And then on the back it has this one is, it has the two, it doesn't have vellum, but they're crisscross, they're not going the same way, so that's kind of a cool way to do it too. It gives you a different look, and it, you know, so you may want to consider doing it like that. I don't know. Anyway, so that's just a different look. And then here is the last one, and it just has, again, some more of the Tim Holtz Botanical, a couple of stamps, a label. I think there's a ticket behind there, a butterfly. Be awesome today, be you bravely. And on the back, this one has the vellum with this brick looking thing. It has the typed in there specimen. But anyway, guys, that is how they can turn out. I think they're cool. Making good use of these Project Life cards or similar, or cards that you make. All right.